The truth about working a 9 to 5 isn't what you think. Here's the reality that no one wants to tell you about. Yo, what's going on? It's LJ Village here, and I've worked a 9 to 5 job for over 20 years, and I've made multiple six figures for multiple different companies that I've worked for. So I know the ins and outs of working a 9 to 5. On top of that, I've also earned multiple six figures with my online business as well. So I know what it takes to make money in an online business as well as working a 9 to 5. So I get the struggles that you're going through. You're working all these endless hours. You're trying to work overtime and PTO and weekends to catch up on your work. So this way you can show that you're the best worker and get some extra hours and maybe be able to get that promotion at the end of the year. But at the end of the year comes and you get like a 1 or 2% raise. And it's crap. And you put in all this extra time and you know at the end of the day, there's more month at the end of the money and you're always slacking. And maybe you've tried job hopping and making more money at other jobs. And yeah, you get a good raise, a good bump, and you show some good effort. But again, the end of the year comes and you don't make enough money. And while all this is happening, you're trying to support your family. You're tired of going into an office, sitting in a cube, being at a desk, looking at pictures on your cube of your kids and a family, wishing you could do more than have one vacation a year and maybe a second if you're lucky. So make sure you stay to the end of this video because I'm going to give you a powerful shift that's going to help you be able to get out of that 9 to 5 grind and finally be able to take control of your own life. The first thing is this illusion of job security. Many people believe that 9 to 5 jobs create job security, but the fact is it doesn't. By the time I was 28, my wife and I had completed the American dream. We both had 9 to 5 jobs, combined six-figure incomes. We had the boy, we had the girl, we had the big house, the dog, the fence and yard, all that fun stuff. So we decided to have our third kid, and 2 days after going back to work to maternity leave, she got laid off. So where was our job security now? Because here we are, a family of 5, 1 income, 2 in diapers and formula and everything like that. And now we're scrounging like, how am I going to support my family? Where now my wife lost her job. The fact is you cannot rely on a company to keep your job. It was at that point in my life is when I started my online business because I knew for a fact I can never rely on a job to keep my company and that a job security is a complete myth. My real job security came when I was able to earn from my online business as much, if not more, than my 9 to 5 job was paying me. And I was able to do this all at the same time and not having to worry about taking more time away from my family or working a second job, which just took more hours away from my family, especially a grown family. We had young kids and I wanted to be there for them. I didn't want to be out working all the time. So when I started using automated systems and building an online business, that's finally when I was able to build the income that I wanted and needed and able to help support my family as well. And then have that financial freedom and cushion in the bank and not really having to worry about, oh, what if I lose my job? Well, I have a backup plan and it's my plan. I created my own income at that point. If you're ready to explore how to actually create your own online business and have your own income that you can control, you can actually check out the link in the description below or go to partnerwithlj.com. And I'll be glad to share with you the details on how I've been able to help other people be able to earn an online income as well. The second myth is the lifestyle trap. Working a 9 to 5 often means just working to pay the bills. And it doesn't leave you enough time or energy for you and your family at the end of the day. I remember when I used to commute over an hour to my job in Center City, Philadelphia from when I lived in South Jersey. I would get up at 5:30 a.m., leave by 6 a.m. to get to the office by 7:15. I would work till about 4 p.m. and then hit that nice rush hour traffic and not get home till about 5:30 p.m. So after being up 12 hours and being completely away from my family, how am I going to have the energy to play with my kids and to help my wife with dinner and just household chores? So at this point, I have maybe a few hours to play with my kids at the end of the night for them to all tell me, about their day and what they're doing and for us to maybe watch a family movie or some TV together. And next thing you know, it's 8 o'clock. You got to put them to bed and I'm back in bed by 9 because tomorrow you got to do the next thing. So this whole 9 to 5 job security thing to be working for 12 hours and gone away from my family, that's crap. And besides that, I'm just working just to pay the bills. I'm not doing anything I'm passionate about. Fortunately, I only did that for a couple months and I was able to get out, but I still had another company I was commuting almost an hour for instead of an hour and a half. I wasn't doing anything of value with my life. At least now with my online business, I know I'm impacting real people. I'm helping real people earn real money and be able to escape their 9 to 5 jobs, be able to pay down some of their debt and be able to have some financial freedom that they want so they can go on vacations with their family and maybe make an extra car payment or an extra mortgage payment or pay their rent or whatever it is, buy groceries, to be able to do the things they love. Because I know what the struggle is like and I hate that feeling. So to be able to help someone have relief is such a huge thing. So now with my online business, it's working more on passion and I'm excited to get up and I'm excited to do the things I do, to make these videos, to run ads, to work on my business to continue to improve it. And this finally helped break that cycle of this 9-to-5 trap. I get to focus on my personal freedom over just some financial survival. If you're enjoying this kind of content, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, skis, and hit that subscribe button so that you can be here for the next videos. Trust me, you're going to really love what's going on in the future. And the third myth is having a limited income. Having a 9-to-5 job means your income is set. You're guaranteed an hourly rate or a salary, but it doesn't matter if you work overtime. It doesn't matter if you put in extra hours or what you're working. You're paid whatever they decide to pay you. And if you want more money, well, that's not up to you. That's determined by your boss, what they feel you worked at, your work ethic, maybe if they like you or not. So your promotions and raises are determined by someone else. How is that fair to you? And even if you do get a raise, you get a 1 or 2% raise. How much is that going to be an improvement in your life? If you're already struggling right now to pay your bills with your job, how is 2% raise, an extra $30 to $50 a month, even going to do anything? What's that going to put a dent in? I remember being in roles where I was a junior level programmer and working harder, doing more work than everyone else. And then there was finally a role for a senior level position, and I didn't get it based on seniority because I wasn't there long enough. Yet I was putting in more time, more effort, more output, more importantly, than everyone else, and I was still passed up. So I had to wait another 2 years before the next promotion came. And it wasn't until I realized that I built my online business that I can determine no matter how much more work I put in, more output would come out. When I worked more in my business, I would make more money. If I worked less in my business, I would make less money. And being in control of my own income was so powerful. Being in my own path gave me unlimited growth potential. If you're ready to unlock your own potential and you want to partner with someone who's done this, who's been there, who's here to help you, I did just open my partner program, and I'm looking for a few more people to help become success partners, to help you get results. Because at the end of the day, I want to help people like you watching this, the 9-to-5ers, the strugglers, help you get results. And if you're interested in that, you can go check out the link in the description below or go to partnerwithlj.com, and I'll be glad to give you all the details to see if it would be a good fit for me to help you out. So just imagine yourself now for the next several years, no growth, no income potential, staying exactly where you are. How much longer can you survive like this? There's a saying, if nothing changes, nothing changes. If you're looking for a change and you're an action taker, then you're going to want to look into something for yourself. If you're a stagnant person and you're not a hard worker and you're very consistent with everything and just doing everything the way it is and letting your life be very bland, go for it. I want you to imagine right now for a second, staying in the exact same job you're at, staying in the same situation, the same commute, the same cubicle, the same everything, the same pretty much boring life with your 9-to-5 job, doing a job just to get by to pay the bills. How much longer can you last in this situation? If you're happy with your job, great. I wish you the best. And I hope you have success because there's plenty of 9-to-5 jobs. People are out there, they're passionate about the work they're doing, and that's great. But if you're not, if you're unhappy with your situation and you realize you need to take control of your own income, you realize there's more to life than just going to a job, wasting your life away, wasting 8+ hours a day, plus the commute, almost 10 hours a day, sitting in a cube, looking at the pictures of you and your family on vacations that you maybe take once a year and feeling stuck and annoyed and so hating that situation, counting down the clock to when is this time going to be done so I can leave and go home and see my family. If you're in that situation, you're ready to get out, make sure you go to partnerwithlj.com or check out the link in the description below. And I've been able to do this and build an online business while working a 9-to-5 job and still build an online business at the same time without taking time away from my family. So I know it can be done. I know how to do it, and I know how to continue to help others be able to do this as well. And if that's what you're looking for and that's what you need, go ahead, check out the link in the description or go to partnerwithlj.com, and I'll be glad to give you all the details. So let's roll this all up together. This illusion of a job security is BS. The whole lifestyle thing, the 9-to-5 lifestyle, is a trap. There is no lifestyle. And of course, your income is limited in growth by someone else. Is that fair to you? But when you finally start to take control of your own life and your own income, that's when the true power comes in. And that's when you finally get that freedom. And if you are working a 9-to-5 job right now and you're making less than $100,000 a year, I have some honest advice for you that you really need to hear. You can go ahead and tap the video on the screen to go watch that video, and I will see you on that video.